Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. Tonight's nightcap, I do a repair on a set of forks off an electric bicycle. Quite an expensive bike. The lad had a bump with it and bent the actual fork spindle, and he can't get one, so I get quite involved in repairing that. There's a few names come in for the monthly draw. If you haven't entered the draw and you want to, all you need to do is send me an email containing your name. That's my email address up there. Your name goes into here. If it's drawn out, you win the prize completely free of charge. I do a little bit of plasma cutting. As a lad asked if I could cut out a F-35 fighter jet, which is the electric lightning jet. So I cut one out, and I like it that much. I actually cut one out for myself. They put it in a little stand. It's up next to my computer now. I hope you find that sort of interesting. A lot of people don't like the plasma cutting, but some people actually ask for plasma cutting videos. Last week I did a video from my friend Rob from Extreme Plasma. It was a review on a little SIP inverter welder. I finished the reviews and Rob's given me the welder and I'm going to give it away. If you watch the videos, there's a link in the description box to the videos. It tells you how to enter the competition to win the welder. The Stuart Turner engine's coming on quite well. The Patreon channel's going well. Once again, there's a link in the description box. If you want to join my Patreon channel and support me, by all means do so. I've got a set of forks here off an expensive electric bike, and the lad had an accident on it and he's bent that actual spindle there. I mean, it must have hurt to do that. I've got all the parts. They've cut the bent bit out, and I've got to repair this because he just simply can't get one. That's steel, it's nothing special. So I'm going to make a piece 60mm long, machine down that fits in there and machine to fit in there, and then I'm going to weld it back together. The diameter of the piece I'm making is going to be slightly less than that because that fits onto a bearing. I did take a photograph so I know which way around that part goes in relationship to the forks. But that takes some bending, that's severe, that. This is actually tapered as well. It's thinner at that end than it is at that end. I'll take the board out because it looks like it's been cut with a pipe cutter. And I've got a bit of nice mild steel bar, something I know I can weld, put into there. Probably solid bar, but I will put a hole down through the centre. Probably a 1/2 inch hole or so, just to take a little bit of weight out. And the tube's actually stronger than a solid bar, so that's tonight's little project. It's often just as quick to use a file as it is to use a die grinder or whatever. Just to take the rag off the inside of there. You can also get a little look at the Stuart Turner engine where we're working on the vise. Looking better. I can go into the fork leg for 40mm and it wants to be 25mm or 24mm diameter to be a nice tight fit. Tool post wasn't tight, that's why it started to dig in there. Right, that will go in there to push. The trouble is it's neck down there. That's where the bearing fits. And that part there is crimped down. It's possibly still got a little bit of a bend in it. We want this down to 28 for a length of 60. And it is 30mm. Yeah, so we'll take a 1mm cut off that. Dial straight in 1mm. And nice material that when you get the cutting speed and the feed right. Not quite breaking the chips nicely, but it's putting a good finish on. Put a nice little fillet in here, a little chamfer so I can weld right into it. Just going to put a mark at the 60mm length just to show that the machine through. Right, 60mm, splendid. Bastard! That's how it happens. Bollocks! Right, new tip in, a little bit faster. The life of a parting tool tip is varied. Sometimes will last for ages, other ones commit suicide very, very quickly. The one I've just broke has done quite a bit of work, so I'm not that upset about it. Still annoying though. I like it. Nasty stringy bastard chips coming off out there. Whatever you do, don't try and grab there, the hot will cut your finger out the bone. I've had these pliers a long time and they don't complain at all. I'm going to drill a hole through here so I can put 2 plug welds in, as well as welding the 2 tubes together. It's not going to give any problems, but I just want to double make sure. Right, the moment of truth. That's a nice fit in there. Right, that's welded on there, not too bad. I just want to clean the excess weld off. Bring it down to the same diameter as the tube. I'm very happy with the way that's gone into there. That's going to give no problems at all. One problem I have got, and I think I knew I would have it because this tube's tapered, when you put that into there, it's piss wobbly slack. I need to leave a little gap like that because I want a good weld round there and it's become slack. So what I can do, because I put a hole in there, I can make a sleeve to fit in there and to line up on that just to hold it in place. Once I weld round there, I'll be able to get a stick electrode and just put 4 big tacks onto there, then that'll be it done. I'm going to MIG weld this onto here because it's going to be quick, so I can get it cooled off because I don't want to cause any damage to the aluminium. I would imagine that that'll be warmed up and that'll be a shrinking fit in there, so it's going to be tight. I knew this would happen because that's been cut with a pipe cutter, which has crushed the end of it, and also the tube is tapered. It's bigger at that end than it is at that end for some strange reason, possibly to save weight, I'm not sure. So we need to make an adapter to go into there, hold that in place just until we get it welded.